we have a Demon170 out here tonight. Welcome back to the Tesla Plaid channel. We're swapping out the tires and wheels. For the next couple of weeks, we're going to run the Nittos. They're better when the track isn't perfect. We hope they hold up to the cooler weather out there tonight. We're going to find out. Let's go out and race. We've raced Barry's Firebird a number of times. He usually goes down the track wheels up. Exciting car. Got a good looking 3rd gen Camaro over here. Naturally aspirated. Got big inches in there?
454.
454, all right.
11 to 1.
And is that a 1050 I'm looking at? Yeah.
Brand new. That's the first pass on it.
Oh, nice. All right, first test pass here tonight. They're reserving the right lane for some pro mods right now, so we're left lane only. Makes it impossible to race anybody, of course, and they're sending the pro mods down solo. We're on the Nitto NT01 tires. First time ever making a pass on them here in the quarter mile. As you can see, they're not giving me the option of going down next to that pro mod over there. We got put somebody standing right in front of my car to make sure I don't move. I'm guessing they put a lot of extra prep on that right lane, and they're trying to reserve it for those cars and not let any cars with street tires go down. All right, left lane it is. All right, let's see what this Pro Mod's got. Yeah. 593. At 75 miles an hour. Oh, cool, they're sending somebody next to me. New tree out here. We're 93% battery state of charge. That's about as much as we ever have coming out here. I'm expecting this to be a Sportsman. Like a good pass. Traction was solid. One look at that track told me these Nittos were going to be just fine out here tonight. Maybe not on a Saturday night streetcar night, but the way the track is set up with prep tonight, we're in good shape. But we know these tires have more rolling resistance and will probably trap a little slower.
My printer isn't working right now, so you have to check the app.
On the app. Okay, thank you. I got it. All right, no paper time slips tonight. Thankfully, we've got the app on our phone, so let's pull it up. First pass, we ran a 924 at 150.85 miles an hour. Don't usually trap over 150, but we did on that pass. We had an 029 reaction time at 29 and a 148 60 foot and a 598 to half track at 119. That Camaro in the next lane had a 27 reaction time, a little better than us, and a 144 to the 60 foot. So good race to that point, but then it was 419 to the 330 and then a 1029 to the quarter mile at 129 miles an hour. Fun run. Is that about what you expected to do? The 10.2?
I was hoping for 10:30, went 10:29.
All right. So there you go.
I'm happy as can be.
Nice. We can see the Lucid Sapphire is out here tonight, and he's car number 13, and he just ran a 908 at 153 miles an hour, so a couple mile an hour better than our pass. Not quite 2/10 faster through the quarter mile. 8th mile, 591, so a little better than our 598. Let's see if we can line up with something exciting like that COPO here next. It's Greg Mannarino. and he's been running mid-8s. All right, we're the second pair down behind only these 2 rail dragsters. We're racing Greg's COPO. He's going to give me the hit this time. See if he can catch me. We're at 90% battery state of charge. Drag strip mode and peak performance ready already. I'm predicting a 920 on this pass. But then again, there's water everywhere. It can't be avoided right now. All right, that's nice service right there. These Nittos don't like water unless they're doing a burnout. Prep is good out here. All right, we're gonna get in early. Greg always lets me take the bulbs first. Okay. Getting all the way into launch control here. Good back there. Looked like I cut a good tree in 19 reaction time. Traction was solid. Should be a 920 pass, and even with the reaction time, all in, both numbers, full package under 930. Not sure what happened with the COPO. I'll have to watch the video to see what went wrong back there. But I liked our pass. Oh, you got paper?
Yeah.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we ran a 928 at 148.7 miles an hour. This further confirms my suspicion that the right lane is a little slower than the left lane. We ran 150.8 on that first pass, and now we're down more than 2 miles an hour in only 0.04 of a second. But all the rest of the ticket very similar. 148.60 foot again, 600 to the 8th mile, similar mile an hour to the 8th mile, and you know, the difference between 93% battery state of charge versus 90 when we launched shouldn't be 2 full mile an hour. Noticed that several times before, that right just seems to read a little bit lower on mile an hour than left. Greg gave me a hit, a little more than half a second. I would have needed all of it if he ran an 844. And man, look at that 60-foot time, 126. Not his best. He's run 119 before. 375 to the 330, 0.2 faster than ours, and 591 to the 8th mile. Still about a 1/10 faster than us to the 8th. So it seemed like he was hooked up and moving, but then he got out of it after that, as we can see on the ticket. Yeah, he might have missed his shift or something. You missed a shift there or what, Greg?
No, didn't miss a shift. I completely ran out of power. I believe I'm having the same issue I had last time with the spark.
Yeah.
I felt like I was pushing my foot into a bush. I mean, I had no power.
And
it was gone.
Did you hear a misfire and some of that?
Oh yeah. It was the same kind of thing, breaking up.
Because I heard a lot behind me as you were there. I mean, you're between, so you gave me about a half second, a little more than a half second on the reaction, which is what we talked about.
Yeah.
But your 60 foot was more than 0.2 better. But then you must have gotten out just before the 8th mile, because you weren't pulling anymore. Yeah, you're only doing 102 at the 8th mile.
It was over.
So you got out somewhere between 330 and the 8th, probably 400 or 500 feet. But yeah, I'll see on the video. But I mean, all that racket I heard, at first sounded clean, but then it sounded
no, it
like
felt
maybe
exactly the
traction.
same that it was breaking up that other time. Same thing, and I was like, okay, why keep my foot in it? Because I really felt, well, it felt like it was literally pushing into like mush. That's all I can say. Like the engine just literally died. It said I'm done. Yeah. So it told me it was done. I came off. So I don't know why.
But no traction issue.
No, it hooked pretty good, and the nose didn't come up. It was fine. Yeah. I can't wait to. I got the video over there, but I wouldn't see it on yours. Cool. It'll probably be a lot better. So the nose was fine.
Barry, you still going down the track with your wheels in the air?
No.
No.
Got that problem solved.
You figured that out without wheelie bars even?
No.
What was it? Suspension?
Yeah. I changed the front springs, went with a stiffer spring so it wouldn't have as much stored energy. Yep. And then kept stiffening up the front struts, and they're almost as stiff as they'll possibly go.
Good. All right, next up we're going to run Barry's Firebird, and he just ran a 920. So we're going to have to be on our light, and it's very well going to come down to the tree because we're both probably going to be right in the 920s on this pass. There's a possibility I could be going into the 930s, depending if it gets much cooler out here. So I can't give him anything on the tree. So Barry, your build hasn't changed? Are you still are you on alcohol?
Nope, E85.
E85, and remind me your motor. I know you're on a 400 trans, you said.
Yeah, 440 cubic inch small block, high compression.
Did you say 400 or 440? Sorry.
440.
440 cubic inch small block. All right. How much gear you have in the back of that?
389.
Okay, not too steep. So you should be able to trap high 140s, 150. What do you trap on the 920 pass?
144.
144. Okay, cool.
It probably has enough gear to go 48, 49.
Okay. Not quite 150. Gotcha. All right. Should probably come down to the tree. And remind me, are you you're on a button, but you're not on a delay box, if I remember right?
No, just trans brake.
Trans brake, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm foot braked, of course.
Regular button.
Say again?
Just a regular button.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Let go and so you get high, let it fly. All right, cool. Should be a good race. All right, it's probably been about a year since we ran Barry, and he's running faster tonight than he was running back then even, so he should give us a good run. We're at 86% battery state of charge. Pretty well at peak performance ready here. Moments away. Dragster mode, peak performance ready. We're in a Sportsman here. We'll be pretty deep into launch control. Here we go. Even when that Firebird runs 920s, he's only trapping around 144 miles an hour. He's quick, as you can see there, very quick, but he red lit. Looked like about half a tenth if I saw the board right, and it looked like we had another 19, same as our last pass, so at least we're consistent, and more importantly, not red lighting.
Yeah, no problem.
Good pass. We both ran 930s. wow, a 937, I didn't think I'd be off by that much. It's in my 60 foot. We ran a 937 at 148.4, and he ran a 933 at 141.5. Yeah, the reaction times, another 19 on my side, same as my last reaction, and he was 52 negative, so maybe he was staged a little deep. Wow, he was quick. 125 to the 60 foot to our 156, and then he ran a 586 to the 8th mile to our substandard 609, but we already had 6 mile an hour on him at the 8th mile, and then he ran a 933 at 141 and our 937 at 148. Let's talk to Barry about that pass. That was a fun run.
Yeah, sort of.
I thought I might have been able to catch you, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I was still a tenth behind you at the finish, even though I had all that mile an hour.
It didn't run right. It was breaking up going down through there.
Something wrong with my pass too. That was way substandard. I ran 937. This car never runs 937. Some of it was on traction. I'm not sure what it was, but were you too deep on your stage, do you think? Or because I didn't expect you to go red.
I didn't either, not that bad.
By a 50 like that, but
yeah.
52. But I hope I didn't mess you up on the staging.
I don't know if there's any difference in the lanes.
Yeah.
I don't usually run the left
Have
lane
you
too much.
run this tree since they changed the tree with these blue
Just
staging
tonight.
bulbs?
Tonight's the first time.
Yeah, I mean they have a tree like this out at Orlando that I'd run before, so I was at least familiar with that kind of a tree, but I was hoping that it wasn't the tree that screwed you up or anything. But
no, I mean maybe a difference in the lane, or I changed the setting on the front shocks. Maybe that did something, but my 60 foot was worse than it was in the other lane.
You had like 126, was it, on this?
25.
That's not bad at all. How much quicker were you on the other lane?
123.
As always, fun, Barry.
Yeah, unfortunately I lose again.
Well, we'll do it. That's just all the variables of drag racing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you had me on ET if nothing else.
Yeah, eventually I'll have a good pass against you.
Yeah. We'll do it. Maybe next month. All right.
Yep.
See you, man.
Okay.
Well, first time for everything. Looks like we have a Demon170 out here tonight. I'm told this car belongs to, wonder if there's any chance we can get lined up. And although somebody said this car is all stock, I'm not seeing a passenger seat in there. Mine's definitely got a passenger seat in it. Yeah, this thing is all gutted out. Actually looks more gutted than mine. Definitely with no passenger seat. Can we see any door panels back there? I doubt it's got 20 speakers and definitely doesn't have all the airbags if it's missing the passenger seat. Demon170, car number 100. He doesn't look very happy with his pass. Car number 100 tonight. Yeah, we'll look at the time slips for car number 100. He hasn't had a clean launch all night, unfortunately. We talked about lining up once he gets it figured out, but he asked that we not line up tonight, and I respected that. All right, we just spent some time talking to the driver of that orange Demon170 over there. He's having a lot of traction issues tonight, running 140 and 150 60 foots on his way to 960 ETs at 144 miles an hour. He tells me he's never trapped over 144. He has had better 60 foots on perfect prep, but here's the pass that he just made minutes ago on 962 at 144.9. We suggested lining up, but until he gets it worked out, figures out how to get the car launched, he doesn't want to go down again. He actually lost some races to another Plaid on YouTube, and he said he didn't want to repeat that experience. So 962 at 144.9 isn't going to give us a problem even when we're down at 83%. I don't think we're going to have any passes over 950 tonight, but I shouldn't jinx it, right? We're going to run the Hellcat Charger here next. He's expecting to run 940s on this pass, and if he does, it should be a close race. All right, we got the Demon170 making his final pass of the night here. Let's hope he has a good pass here. He's gonna have to reset there on the light. Looks like it pushed through the brake or something. He's running his own program. He's specifically trying not to race anybody. Looks like he's gonna restage. a 971 at 144 again. So his mile an hour is quite consistent, 144, but he's not going to be happy with that 970. I mean, that's like the time the original Demon was supposed to run, right? 960s, 970s, and that's all he's getting out of his Demon 170 here. He's got all the seats taken out. He's on Big Mickey Thompson's, yet he's just not able to get it launched. The Lucid Sapphire is out here again tonight. Just ran a 900 pass, 9 flat in the Lucid Sapphire out here tonight. Right on the cusp of running that 890, but no luck so far. All right, for our next run, we're going to be running David Turner's Hellcat Charger here. It's got a number of modifications, pulleys, alcohol injection, among other things. He just put a tune in here. He's hoping to run 940s on this pass. And we just ran a 937 on our last pass, so could be a close race. If it goes well for him, and if we don't spin much. Unfortunately, we got a lot of cars in front of us, and usually when we have this many cars, the prep isn't so spectacular by the time we get to the starting line, so we'll see how it goes. All right, it's 10 o'clock. This will be our last pass of the night. Running David Turner's Hellcat Charger with all kinds of modifications on there. He thinks he can run a 940 on this pass, and we hope he does. We're down to 81% battery state of charge, and for us it might come down to traction. If we can find some, we got a really good chance here. Coming up. All right, we're just a little bit deep. All right, here we go. And he doesn't have enough power. Cut that light close, I don't blame him. Archery was slow, looked like 111, worst of the night, but I did that intentionally, obviously, because last thing I want to do is red light against the car I've got covered. I could see a good traction line there, so I knew it'd be good for a 150 60 foot, which would set me up for a roughly a 930 to 935 pass. And staging slightly deep like that tells me, okay, I got to give it just a split second more. So I gave it an extra 1/10 of a second versus my reaction times earlier tonight. Thank you. Yep. So it looks like we had him covered 3 ways. At the tree, on the ET, and at the finish line. Oh wow, he ran a 10.2. That's way off baseline for him. 142.7 miles an hour for David, but not what he was expecting. So David went red by 124. We were 111, as I said. To the 60 foot, yeah, 153. Not spectacular, but it should be enough to beat a car like that even when he's running 940. He was a 184 due to his traction issues. And then we had a 936 at 148.99 miles an hour. His 10.29 was 142.73.
Oh, nice one.
Traction, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, with wheel hop.
Traction.
Yeah. The extra power, you overpowered the tires.
Correct.
Yeah, good mile an hour. Not as close as I was hoping. Or as close as he was hoping. These Nitto tires worked well for us tonight. The combination of the prep out here, the warmer temperatures. 67 degrees now, but it's been like roughly 70 degrees most of the night until that pass. Even without a burnout, was enough to cut 148 to mid 150 60 foots. Let's talk to David about that pass.
I think I had it in there to get you if it would have hooked.
You had a good mile an hour. But you overpowered those tires there.
Yes, sir.
That's the trick, man, isn't it?
That's it?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, damn it. And then I was like, because I kept it at 18, I was like, should I have went to 17? You know what I'm talking about? Because I sometimes go to 17 when the track is not there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the track has been pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut some 148 60 foots.
Yeah, that's I got some 148s. So my second run and my third run was 148 60 foot.
Yeah.
And I normally do 140, 139.
Okay. Yeah.
This one here was a 1.8.
Yeah, you were spinning, and I was 153, so I was a little bit off. So it's not as good now. We had a lot of cars in front of us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when I'm really needing that extra 60 foot, I'll go over to the other side and get ahead of all these cars and get the, you know, the glue while it's fresh.
I think. And
maybe next time we line up, we do that.
That's right.
We got all this stuff going on here tonight, but yeah, next time we'll maybe go around to the other side.
Good. I think I had it in there. I think I had it in there.
The power's there. It's all about getting it to the track.
Get it to the ground. That's right.
All right, David.
All right.
We'll talk soon, man. See ya. What a beautiful Charger that is. Well, it was a fun night of racing. Same thing, huh? 970?
Yeah, it didn't spin that time, but it just left so soft.
You launched at a low RPM?
Yeah, really low. I pulled the clutch and like the timing, I pulled a bunch of torque out of it.
Yeah.
The run was so soft, it just felt slow.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just had to keep playing with it.
Almost like bogging.
Yeah, I mean, it just came out. It felt like it didn't have any power when it came out.
Yeah.
So it spin though.
Yeah.
Now I think it's just a matter of like turning it up.
Fine in the right spot. Yeah, but your 60 foot was probably like 160 or something then, right? 158. Yeah. You can't be happy with that. But 15's back there and find that right launch. I mean, it's going to give you a lot more RPM that you can push into it. So. Yeah. Right on. All right. Good luck with it, man. I'll see ya. Some of you guys might recognize him. He's got a YouTube channel. Nice guy. We actually talked cars for probably 40 minutes altogether tonight, but I chose not to put it on camera. We'll capture more with Paul when we actually line up with him. But we learned a lot about Demon170s tonight and what his challenges are in getting that thing launched. Really seems like a 15-inch brake conversion kit on the back is almost a mandatory first step. So I can get a tire on there that's going to wrinkle a whole lot more and give it a much more forgiving launch than those 17s. Meanwhile, these 20-inch Nittos worked pretty well for us tonight. In the end, I guess we won all 4 races. Even though we weren't perfectly consistent, we were more consistent than our competitors, so I did not expect us to win against the COPO. But then again, technical issues can arise on any car, even ones that were running 840s last time they were out here. Fun races. We'll see you next time right here on the Tesla Plaid channel.
I think I know what I have to do to fix this issue. Okay. I think it's got the stock coils in it. I don't think they're cutting it. I think I need more voltage. I think. I got to talk to some people on this. Okay. What's your take on it? Because I think it's doing the same thing. It sounds
definitely spark related.
Yeah, because that's what it was last time.
I mean, it's fuel coming out the tailpipe and burning, you know, as a backfire because it's not burning in the combustion chamber. So it's something spark related, anywhere from coil to timing. Wires,
you know, it's not at idle right now.
It's ignition.
Yeah, well, sure. You know, I pull all the plugs off the coils. It's not a dead cylinder or anything, but under power.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt really bad.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything to fix it with. So basically, I'm dead for tonight. Why run it again? We're not changing anything.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It really is. But you know, actually, not really. Now I just know I got to take the next step.
Yeah.
I got to figure something out. I don't know. Whoa.
Yeah.
What was that?
Big backfire over there in the corner.
Oh, it sounds like a machine gun, dude. It's good looking. You hear those?
All right, man. Well, it was a pleasure. I'm glad we got to run.
Dude. Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't do anything with that though.
No, it was fun, and it was interesting with the hit because I heard you coming at first, and you would have passed me for sure had you been on power.
You know,
because that was just the right amount of hit. We would have been about 7/10 apart. on our ET based on our last
I waited.
runs.
In fact, I didn't watch it. What I wanted to see was you pass like out of my vision here. I figured that would
Like
be enough
get
time.
to the tree or whatever.
Yeah, I wanted to.
It was just right. You gave me
Yeah.
a little more than 6/10s, and your ET was 840 to mine, 920. So you're like 8/10s better. So you'd have caught me right near the finish, and
It
beat
would've
me
been
by
fun.
about 1/10 of a second.
You know, I don't think
All
I
things
broke
being
anything
equal.
bad. I think
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
a nonsensical thing, and I
Yeah.
just got to figure out what to do to fix this issue.
Yeah.
And that'll be
You'll
it.
figure it out.
All right, bro. You have
All
a
right,
good night, man.
Cool.
Well, somewhere about, I don't know, 900 feet, it started breaking up. So,
That's weird. The COPO was having the same issue. I don't think it's the air or anything tonight.
well,
But-
running on E85, I let the car sit around too much.
Yeah.
You know, I try to clean the carburetor every time I take it home, and it was still dirty again. So I've just not flushed it out good enough. I cleaned it today before I came, but I still may not have gotten it clean enough.
Okay, were your temperatures all good as you were coming?
Yeah, that's been okay, but it's not been one to idle, you know, like it
Yeah.
should tonight. So
Yeah.
I think there's something going on there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was a close enough pass. I thought we were both going to be running like the 920s, and we were both a solid 10th off. So it was just as close, just a 10th higher. But you can really see in the mile an hour you know, that we were both off. I mean, you were 141 in the fast lane, so
Yeah.
you were probably actually like 139, and I was 148. So yeah, funky conditions tonight. But I don't think traction was too bad because I don't think
No,
I
I mean,
really
that wasn't
spun
terrible.
much. Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't know if I hadn't have changed the front shocks, if it would have changed
Yeah.
anything.
Did it come up at all on you? I couldn't tell.
I don't feel like it did on that pass.
Okay, I'll see it on the video.
So,
All right.
yep.
See you, man.
Okay.